यदि आपको हमारा चैनल पसंद आए तो सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें।
आप देख रहे हैं जी न्यूज़ 18, हर खबर का सच यानी पूरा।
राजनीतिक दुनिया की हर अगली खबरें, अपराध पर कस्ता सजा, किसने किया भ्रष्टाचार और कौन है अपराधी, हर खबर का सच यानी पूरा सच देखना ना भूलें।
Of Myntra and Jabong. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one and only Amar Nagaram. Hi Amar, welcome. Along with him, I'd like to call up on stage. Now this lady really, she has been a style diva. She's a fashionista. She's a powerhouse talent. She's extremely beautiful. She's extremely loved by the audiences. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what more to say to introduce this beautiful girl. Please put your hands together for the main judge of Myntra's fashion superstar, Sonakshi Sinha. In 2 minutes. Okay. Amar, would you like to say something about the show?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here. I never thought I would be in Bombay doing such events. But I'm super excited to be here. In fact, I was supposed to be here last week. The rains changed the plans. Nobody can do anything about it.
I'd like to say welcome to Mumbai on behalf of the
Well,
rains.
Rains is a usual phenomena in Bangalore also, but the
That's
intensity with which the rains hit Bombay, yeah, that's a different story.
Right.
But yeah, coming to this, we've been super excited about this program because this is first of its kind in many ways, both for Myntra, for the world of fashion, and the most importantly, the influencer network. There are a lot of things that went behind the screens to make this happen. First and foremost, the way we started looking at the way fashion is being bought and marketed. There's a network of influencers who are already powering this whole influencing thing, and we wanted to play a role in it, and that's led to this concept. We'll actually talk more about it once she's also here because she's been an integral part of this show. And
let me just ask you something, Amar. What was there must have been a brainwave when the concept of the show sort of happened. What was that one eureka moment for you? Did you have a moment like that?
So when I, so I've been with Myntra for 7 months. Before that, I was with Flipkart. So one of my first meetings with the team right here, we were talking about the next set of growth coming in, and we were looking at all the trends. Myntra has always looked at trends and how how the fashion industry is going to be disrupted. For some of you, you might know Myntra was one of the first apps to go app first, drive that kind of trend in the country. So we were looking at all possible things on what's really happening in the world of fashion. We looked at three things. One is the proliferation of internet into tier 2, tier 3, which also led to the usage of content, which is video. The third thing is the influencer network. When we were discussing this, the team already had an answer for it, saying that, hey, we're thinking of this reality show. So it was a no-brainer for me. And you can actually ask them. I said yes in the first attempt. So that's how it all started. We didn't have to go back and forth on it because the way they put together the construct and the way it was coming together, it made perfect sense that let's not delay it anymore.
Well, this indeed is going to be a trend setter and a path breaker, as Myntra has always been synonymous with. Thank you so much, Amar. But before, we will talk a little bit more with Amar. But before that, let me once again introduce you to this very stylish, very glamorous, extremely talented, a powerhouse actor. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for none other than Sonakshi Sinha. Come on, give her a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Sonakshi. How are you?
Hi, everybody.
All right, Sonakshi, we're glad to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. You're looking gorgeous. You're looking lovely.
Thank you.
And you're,
Thank you so much.
as always, creating style statements wherever you go. So thank you so much for that.
This is Myntra Fashion Superstar, so I better.
Yeah, well, Sonakshi Sinha is the main judge of the show. This is going to be a really exciting show. Once again, let me remind you, the show launches on the 17th of September 2019 on the Myntra app and our television partners, Zoom Television. So don't forget to catch this. Sonakshi, what was the experience like?
Fantastic, also because this is the first of its kind show that's happening in India. We don't have anything like it. I've also been a part of many shows where I've judged singing, dancing, amongst other things. But for the first time, we're judging people based on how good they are on social media, fashion influencers. And today, it's such an easy thing where anybody with a good sense of style and a good mobile camera can become an influencer. It's becoming a very acceptable profession as well. So I was really happy. It was a refreshing change for me. A lot of fun because I got to meet some very, very nice individuals, young people with like really bright minds and great ideas. I think, it was a fantastic experience.
Now, you've worked on a show like Myntra's Fashion Superstar, which is looking for the next fashion influencer. What did you find the youth of this country to actually have a sense of fashion and style? Because, most of you divas and style, icons have had, people training you and teams that have worked together to kind of, give you guys that leverage. So these guys, they're coming in.
It takes an army. It really does. I have worked with some fantastic people over the years. My team right now also is so wonderful. They make sure that I step out looking like this. I would have never been able to do it on my own. I promise you that. But, meeting kids like these, who have such bright ideas and not only about fashion and, what they're wearing and how to promote themselves, they're also very aware of today, what's going on today. And I think the way they club that with their sense of style, fashion, and, how to use social media in the right way, I think that was a very, very nice thing to see in them.
Right, so great experience on the whole. Yes, and thank you so much, like I said, for being here. Amar, would you like to say anything more?
Well, like I said, this is the most exciting thing we've done in a long, long time, and we're super excited to see how the next 8 to 10 weeks are going to fold. Super excited to have Sonakshi part of this initiative. This journey is longer than we can see at this point of time. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, Amar.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Amar Nagaram and Sonakshi Sinha. All right, guys. So we have a little demonstration, well, rather, we have a promo of the show. Sonakshi and Amar, if you guys could sit here. Let's take a look at the promo. We have 2 videos for you guys, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it.
Welcome to Myntra Fashion Superstar, India's very first digital fashion reality series. We're looking for India's next big fashion influencer. But from over thousands of entries, we handpicked 10 uber stylish social media junkies. One of them is going to be the Myntra Fashion Superstar. The hunt for India's next big fashion influencer starts now.
Superstar. Lights, camera, action. That's my journey to becoming a star. But to be a fashion superstar, it's all about hashtags, likes and follows. Presenting Myntra Fashion Superstar. The hunt for India's next big fashion influencer starts now.
Those were quick previews of what is to come on the 17th of September. This show is a reality show. There's a lot that's going to happen. There's a lot of drama. There'll be a lot of fashion. And, I mean, great influencers coming out of there. From the promo that I saw, Sonakshi and Amar, these guys look really stylish and fashionable, right?
They do. I think that's why they made the cut to Myntra Fashion Superstar.
Right. Amar, tell us a little bit about, you know, the process of making a show like this. I mean, what goes behind it?
So it all started with, like I said, like I was saying, we were trying to catch the trends, or we were trying to create the trends, like Myntra always did. The three things that were actually staring in our face was the video content, the influencer network, and Myntra as an engagement platform. When this idea was actually first coined, it was very obvious to us that Myntra could be that platform for influencers. The influencers today, all these 10 contestants actually were filtered from thousands of digital auditions that happen. In fact, it's first of its kind where we did entire audition online. And all these thousands of auditions came from people who are already influencing in their own ways. What was very, very clear was there was no standard platform or a platform for these influencers to have a steady followership and to actually influence in a way that is incentivized both for the influencer and for the follower. That's one of the reasons why we thought Myntra could be that platform. Second is our tech expertise in the world of fashion. In fact, if you saw what Sonakshi was saying, it's actually going from the offline space to online where it's all about likes, follows, hashtags. Right. It's how digital it can get. Right. And we have a strong tech team behind it to understand the intent of the user, understand the sentiments of the users, and actually translate that or connect that to the right influencers. So there's a technology at play, there's a content at play, and then of course there is Sonakshi at play. All of this coming together, like she said, it takes an army, even to look stylish, and it takes a coalition of armies to make a show like this.
Well, definitely, Amar. And of course, you know, let's not forget about the fact that Myntra app is now kind of also a content creator in that sense, you know, where this kind of content that's coming out, it's going to be really quick consumption for people who are on the move, who can, you know, check out what the latest trends and fashions are, and that's the whole point of this entire exercise. So Sonakshi, it's, you know, you have had a great journey of style through your career. You know, came out of the, you know, bleachers with this really amazing fashion sense, and you've always carried yourself with such aplomb and such grace and such, you know, panache. How do you do it?
I think I'll have to correct you there. I honestly did not come with it. Like I said, my team...
It seemed like you did.
No. I think I'm the kind of person who likes to learn from her mistakes and, you know, grow with that. So I think I've made a lot of faux pas in my life. But I don't regret any of them because I know now what to do, what not to do. And I've kind of settled into a good space where I'm comfortable with my own style. And
is that one thing that one needs to sort of, you know, keep in mind when you're trying to become, say, a fashion influencer or a trendsetter? That
absolutely.
You can't be afraid to make mistakes.
Absolutely. And I think it's a bit more relatable when you make mistakes because everybody makes mistakes. Who doesn't? And when people see you make mistakes, they say, okay, she did it, so it's fine if I do as well. And I think that's what kind of helps you connect with people as well. So I'm not afraid to make mistakes. And, you know, the contestants that we've got here, we went through some 5,000 auditions of people just, you know, being themselves, their quirky best. What my parameters for this show is also how engaged you can keep me in your content that you're producing, right? So along with being stylish, along with being fashionable, you have to be able to keep my attention. And I feel like sometimes when you make mistakes, that also could end up as being a good thing. So it's okay to make mistakes. Yeah.
Right. To be a path breaker, never fear, basically. Always make mistakes. I do that all the time. Look at me right now. Anyway, having said that, it's been a great experience, I'm assuming, so far, and the show continues. You guys are still in the shooting process of it, and there's a lot more action that's going to be coming up. What is the one thing that you would, want our audiences to look out for from the first episode?
Well, the first episode is an amalgamation of kind of like all the auditions that we've gone through. We selected the top 10, the 10 really, really good entries that we got and who we felt could be part of this show and take it forward, keep it entertaining, engage us, show us some really good content on social media. I think along with these guys learning, I feel like I'm also going to end up learning a lot because I use social media so much myself. And, I think it's a give and take where not only we're going to learn while we're on the show, but the audiences are also going to learn while watching the show, what to do, what not to do, what mistakes can be made, and what can you learn from them. So it'll be a lot of fun overall. And because it's a one of its kind, first time this is happening in, I think anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah,
Nobody's
first
done
time
it.
in the world.
Nobody has a show on a social media influencer. So kudos to us. We're the first. I think we deserve a round of applause for that.
Definitely. Huge round of applause. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
It's always good doing something for the first time, and I'm really happy that we're doing it with this show.
Right. Well, congratulations to Mintra, Amar, and to Sonakshi, the judge of Mintra's next fashion superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to throw the floor open for any questions. Like I said earlier, just raise your hand, a mic will come to you, introduce yourselves, and let's go on with this. The lady there.
Hi Sonakshi.
Hello. how are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations with your association with Mintra. I would like to know what is your style statement. And my second question is when you are playing a film character, it's very, nowadays it's very hard to get into the fashion and showing and reflecting, especially a character like Raju, where you have a small town girl. Then in that time, what you do and how you carry yourself?
Okay, for your first question, I work with some really wonderful stylists. My stylist's name is Mohit Rai, and my fashion funda is Ab Tumhare Hawale Watan Sathiyo. He knows exactly what he's doing, and I think he's really helped me to turn my style around, so I think I'd like to give him all credit for it. When it comes to movies, I think it's very important for every character to have that one thing that kind of stands out. I remember when I did Rowdy Rathod, there was a different kind of poncha on my salwar, and somebody sent me pictures from a market somewhere in some small town saying Sonakshi Salwar. So it's very important, that something stands out. Even for a character like Raju, yes, she is a small town girl wearing saris, but I feel like you can maybe accessorize differently. So flowers in the hair or, something like that. Something should always stand out. For me, in terms of my characters, what I've always stuck to, I think for the last 9 years, I've not done any film without it, and it's become my style statement, is my nose ring. And there was a song on it just this year, Coca. So I think that is something of an achievement as well, when you stick to something that you can call your own. Yeah.
सोनाक्षी, मेरा प्रश्न आपसे ये है कि क्या होता है कि जनरली जो लोग घरों में रहते हैं उनको लगता है कि फ़ैशन क्या होगा, फ़ैशन करने का कोई मतलब नहीं है, लेकिन फ़ैशन उनकी ज़िंदगी में बहुत सारे चेंजेस ला सकते हैं. तो आपके हिसाब से कितना ज़रूरी है फ़ैशन स्टाइल को मानना या इसको करना किसी भी लेडी के लिए? और दूसरा मेरा है कि बॉलीवुड में कौन से ऐसे जोड़ी है जिसको आपको स्टाइलिश जोड़ी आप कह सकती हैं?
पहला सवाल, आई थिंक फैशन जब आप अपने लिए करो ना तभी उसमें ज़्यादा मज़ा आता है. तो अगर लोग घर बैठे बैठे भी अगर फैशन को अपनाना चाहते हैं या फॉलो करना चाहते हैं, वो खुद के लिए करे तो उन्हें और ज़्यादा मज़ा आएगा, ना कि किसी को कोई ट्रेंड में फंस जाए. मैं नहीं करती. अगर मुझे लगता है कि कुछ चीज़ मुझ पे नहीं अच्छी लगेगी, जचेगी नहीं, तो मैं उसे बिल्कुल नहीं पहनूंगी, अगर वो ट्रेंड में हो या ना हो. तो आई थिंक अपने लिए करना बहुत ज़रूरी है ना. आजकल दुनिया बहुत छोटी हो गई है, हर चीज़ हमारे फिंगर टिप्स पर है. हमारे हाथों में, मोबाइल फ़ोन में आप कुछ भी इंटरनेट पे सर्फ कर सकते हैं, फैशन ट्रेंड्स को देख सकते हैं, इंस्पायर हो सकते हैं या कुछ अपना और अलग से बना भी सकते हैं. तो आई थिंक बहुत छोटी हो गई है दुनिया. अगर आपको अपने लिए करना है फैशन तो ज़रूर कीजिए. बहुत एक्सेस है हमें आजकल. दूसरा सवाल था आपका बॉलीवुड
Stylish-
के
stylish
स्टाइलिश
जोड़ी।
कपल,
हाँ।
स्टाइलिश जोड़ी। आई थिंक रणवीर और दीपिका मैं कहूँगी। रणवीर का तो अपना ही अलग कुछ स्टाइल है और वो
यदि आपके शहर में आसपास कोई घटना दुर्घटना या किसी तरह की खबर है तो जी न्यूज 18 पर वीडियो सहित पूरी डिटेल दे सकते हैं और हमारे जी न्यूज 18 को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। धन्यवाद।
हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें